Hey guys, another video coming to you from England. It's a very windy day, but I found this nice little, or this big section of trees, I should say. So I'm kind of hunkered in the trees out of the wind to make this video. Yeah, I was in the middle of either do I want to talk today or should I do another guided meditation? So maybe we'll just do like a slow talk or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I never know. I really never actually know until I push play, and then the energy just sort of does what it wants to do. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit shy. I think I've opened into new layers of my heart, deeper layers of my heart. And these layers are super tender. They're really, these precious layers. So I've been going really slow for these parts of myself. And, in some videos in the past, I'm just wide open and there's that kind of energy, which I love. But it's taking some orientation time. Like I'm having to orient to being this wide open in my heart center. It's really beautiful. I mean, I just fall in love. I'm like falling in love with these dogs. There was a time in my life where I wasn't really a dog person, I mean, I've always loved cats, especially since Kundalini. I actually didn't know cats that well until Kundalini awakened. But I've just noticed, I just fall in love with everyone. All my roommates and stuff at this shared place I'm in. And not obviously not like romantic love, but just love. And yeah, it's really beautiful. It's like a little shy though. It's like to be so open in front of you guys. There's some shyness there. And so, I've just been trying to stay attuned with these parts of myself. It's like these fresh, new layers that I'm experiencing, that are experiencing life, and I'm getting to experience life through. It's like experiencing life through new depths in the heart center. And you tend to just feel everything a lot more. And it can take a while to get really sturdy, like sturdy enough to live this open, in a way where everything doesn't affect you so much, right? Because when you start opening more, and this is super common with, I know, almost all of you guys, is just a lot of sensitivity, right? Whenever we're opening in any chakra center, it's going to come with extra sensitivity, which means we have to really balance that with some extra strength, some extra power. And so, yeah, just getting rooted in and sturdy. This dog is so sweet. He just curls up by me with his stick, follows me everywhere. I was playing soccer with a couple of them yesterday. It was really fun. So yeah, that's what's going on in Matthew's world. It's actually these deeper layers. They like to go slow too. I've been feeling that myself, just dropping in more. The deeper we open within, the more we can live from the state of, you could call it, dropped in or beingness. As we go deeper, we release more and more fear, more and more trauma, and more of the things that make us go fast and feel like we're in survival mode and we gotta always be moving really fast and we gotta hurry up and do this and do that. Everything's all about survival, and like this rush. And I've been noticing as I've been going in deeper and letting the Lord purify me, in the depths of my being, that there's just not a big hurry to do anything anymore. There's more of this quality of I'm just enjoying being alive. I'm just enjoying the grass, the dogs, the cold, the darkness. It's like overcast today. We don't get much sun up here in northern England this time of year. I say that like I've been living here forever or something. But there's just this quality of enjoyment of just everything you do is like just savor it, feel yourself doing it thoroughly. Because, how you do anything is how you do everything. I noticed that brushing my teeth, it's just like, making love to my teeth with the toothbrush, like feeling that lovingness flow into my teeth and the toothbrush and just going so slow, like just massaging the teeth so that every single one of them know that they're loved. There's just this sense of like wanting every cell in my body to know it is loved. I was even sitting with an aching right leg today, and it was such a pleasure to sit with ache. I was like, oh, and I used to sit with this aching right leg in a way of like, I'm sitting with you so that you can heal. I'm sitting with you so that you can feel better, which is fine. That's actually a beautiful layer of love. But today I realized I was sitting with this ache in my leg from this place of like, I just love ache. I love you, ache. I wasn't even sitting with the ache so it would not ache anymore. So that was just like a nice, and I could feel my right leg open up even more. Like my right leg was super receptive to that kind of love, that kind of unconditional love. It's like it could feel like I wasn't asking anything of it. I was just enjoying it for what it was. And that's kind of an interesting place that this kind of love takes you to. It's a paradox for the mind, but it's just truly whatever's here is just, you're able to just fall in love with it. Pain, darkness, confusion. This love it doesn't discriminate, this unconditional love. It falls in love with everything. And yeah, that's what starts happening. I'll just kind of give a field report. That's what starts happening when the heart opens on deeper and deeper layers. So you feel like you just have this infinite lovingness within you. Because you do, because we all do. And you just start tapping into it more and more and kind of connecting with it. And then it just wants to flow out. And love tends to always move towards pain, towards where it's needed most, right? That's the nature of love. And so, yeah, that's been my experience in England thus far. It's really something. It's like when I see someone, it's like, oh, there's just this glowingness for them. There's just this radiance. There's like, hi, it's so good to see. And I could tell, you get that reflection. It's like you light them up and they're like, oh, hi. And it's like kind of turning everything to light around you. I noticed when I got on the plane to come to England, there was this fellow, and I just got on and he's like, hi, and I was like, hi, and like this, I was so happy to see him. Like I had never met him before, but my heart was so open, my eyes were aglow, and I was just so, hi, how are you? And he just lit up, and he was actually a defense contractor here in England, and he has all these beautiful homes around the world, but he was telling me, he's a super logical person. He was telling me he was thinking of doing ayahuasca for the first time, and he just opened up and said that to me. And I was like, beautiful, and I could tell there was this, because my heart was so open with him. I could tell that something was cracking open in him, and his light was shining through into me. And so that was just one experience that really stood out, and It was like we had known each other forever. And that's kind of what happens in the heart space, is you just meet people from that depth where it's almost like you've known them forever. There's not as much separation. There's not the layers of whatever to get through before you can connect deeply. It's just you're there. and it's not an intrusive thing either. It's like you're there, and if they want to engage, great. If they don't, that's great too. You know, it's very intelligent, it's very intuitive, this kind of heart love. It's not like this, it's just here, open, whoever wants to connect, you know? Beautiful. It's kind of new speaking from this place with you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how today was gonna go. Were we gonna meditate? Hello, bumpers. How are you? Doing a ball for you. So yeah, loving it up here in England. Feel so blessed to be here. Yeah, thanks for connecting. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Sending you all so much love. Until the next video, namaste.